right, so we're here at 2 Samuel 22. We're trying to find out who David was talking to. Okay, who was he talking to? And he spake unto my Lord, the fallen one. That's who David was talking to, okay? So let's establish that. He was talking to his dragon god, and he even called him my God. All right, so right here you see he even called him my God. All right, so his God came down in a great light, in my distress I call upon my dragon god. Then the earth shake and shook, and in 22:10 he bowed down the heavens also and came down, and darkness was beneath his feet. So the God that David was talking about was this 3068. All right, so we see the word number H5308 means Nafal. And what did the dragon god did in 2 Samuel 22? He came down in the fall. He came down. He's a fallen. So we kind of want to find out here, who was Moses dealing with when he made the fire came down from the sky? We need to get to the root of these things, identify these acts with a particular being. Because here's what we're doing. We're doing something that's very dangerous. We're blaspheming the spirit when we associate our Father with the demiurge, with Yahweh the dragon. We are blaspheming the spirit when we say our Father, who does not have the ability to kill or make someone sick. That lies within a different domain, in the dragon's domain. So when you see and you say, and God killed him, and God did all these things and killed all these millions of people, that's not your Father. So maybe in this distinction, we could help ourselves out in a lot of ways, in more than just trying to distinguish a couple of different names. We cannot ascribe the deeds of the dragon to the Father, and neither shall we ascribe the Father's qualities to this dragon. That's a no-no. So we could see here, and he stretches out his hand to his demon god. So along the process of learning all this, I think I've lost respect for most of these people that I used to look up to. Like, oh, these guys are good guys. I don't even respect Moses anymore. Mr. Melchizedek I is a different order than Moses and his Levitical order and his dragon order. Different order, Melchizedek. So we need to find out who Joshua was dealing with when he destroyed Jericho and made a vow that the man that rebuilt Jericho will rebuild Jericho at the cost of his firstborn. He will sacrifice his firstborn to start the construction, and he will sacrifice his lastborn to close the construction. So we see here Joshua was speaking to before the Lord. Okay, so Joshua was speaking to his dragon god. Of course, Joshua was a murderer. He loved to go around and murder people. His God would be a dragon god before his Lord. Now this is important, and I'm going to let you know why. Okay, I'm going to let you know why this is important. This is important because 1 Kings 16:34, in the days did Hillel the Bethelite built Jericho, laid at the foundation Abiram his firstborn. So he sacrificed his firstborn and his youngest son over the gates. he sacrificed his second son. So the curse that Joshua prescribed unto his Lord, when he made the oath unto his Lord, it says this guy came about and rebuilt Jericho according to that same curse that he made to the dragon god, that he will sacrifice his firstborn and his lastborn according to the word of Yahweh, the dragon god, spoken by Joshua, son of Nun. I gave someone that scripture and they damn near visited their shorts. These are some real little people. So Numbers 31, I'm trying to find out if you see a God here or you see a Yahweh the dragon. So when they went and murdered all those people in Numbers 31, and they came back and they sheared up the spoils, verse 40, your dragon God got 32 nice tikas. We are 32 tikas. Yo, that part of me begs about here. So anyhow, when he got 32 real fat, nice, pretty girls, and when he got in 51, he took the priest and he brought it to how many? 420 pounds of gold. Who was getting all this? Was this the Elohim? Or was this Yahweh the dragon? I'm not going to even press it because it's there abundantly clear. It's there. It's there abundantly clear. Okay? His dragon god. All right, so I think you heard me talk about Jephthah, who murdered his daughter, Judges 11:30 to 40. Do you see any God here? This is the Lord. They're doing all this thing. They're murdering all these people in the name of their dragon god. In the name of their dragon god, they're murdering all these people. Not Elohim. Elohim is not into that. And certainly our Father of unapproachable light is not into that. All right, so we're seeing here Deuteronomy 34:5 and 6, that Moses, the servant of this dragon god, died, and the dragon god buried him, hid him away, okay, that no man could find his sepulcher up until this day. So if Yahweh took the body of Moses, and Yahweh is the Lord, and he hid the body of Moses, that's why in Jude 1:9, Michael the archangel fought with the devil. He disputed about the body of Moses. There's not according to the railing accusation, but he said, the Lord rebuked thee. All right, so you see that Yahweh and Satan is the same. So we see in 2 Samuel 24:1 that Yahweh incited David to take a census of the people, which was a great sin, and it caused him to kill off 70,000. And in the same, describing the same event, 1 Chronicles 22:1 said, and Satan stood up against Israel and provoked David to number the people, which was a great sin, and caused 70,000 to be killed. So you gotta decide when I provide all these documents. Yield the Most High, gratitude for life, more love, more light.